Well, while everybody else is playing games like PUBG, League of Legends, Dota 2, and all that kind of stuff, what are we going to be doing in the Cinemassacre Den of Evil here? We are in the pits of retro gaming hell. That's because we will be playing the Vectrex, and not to say that it's bad, because it's not. It's awesome. The Vectrex is one of the coolest video game systems ever, and that's because it is a vector-based system, if you don't know anything about it. Yeah, we are going to be doing, I believe, what could possibly be the world's first Vectrex live stream where somebody actually plays Vectrex games live. So I spent some time today and hooked this up. It was a little more complicated than I thought it would be. But, yeah. But essentially, I have a camera pointed at the Vectrex, is what it ended up turning into. But then some other things happened. But anyhow, William Adams says, my God, this is an old console. Oh, yeah. We are going back to, I believe, 1982, and it's a very interesting system. I actually have, I have to admit, a very extremely beautiful Vectrex system. And I know a lot of people that have Vectrexes have issues with them, because sometimes the controller can get a little wonky. Just so you guys can see, this is the Vectrex controller. Okay. And yeah, it's mine is in very good shape. The screen is actually quite nice. So we're gonna start. I'm actually gonna take the cartridge out of it because I actually want to start with the game that's preloaded into the system. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna get this started. He's gonna take you back to the past. Yes, I'm taking you back to the past here. So we're gonna turn this on. Vectrex is still better than Virtual Boy, says the A button. So I'm turning this on. Be careful with it, because it is a... Alright, Vectrex. Making sure this is all working well. Mindstorm. So, alright. Hopefully this is gonna work. I've never done this before on a live stream, so... Player 1, here we go. Turn it up a little bit. Here we go. Alright, this is the minefield, and essentially, I'm hitting the number 3 button on the controller to move around, and the number 4 button fires. The number 2 button moves your location, it sort of warps you. So in a way, this is almost like a Sega Genesis controller, where this one actually has 4 buttons. And I had mentioned in the Sonic Mania video that I just did with Ryan that I didn't really explain myself very well in that video about what I meant about the Genesis controls and the Sonic the Hedgehog and all that. What I meant to say was actually what I could say about this. You have to hop your finger over, and with the Genesis you have to do that too, because the buttons are all lined up. And that's actually what I was talking about. I always found that a little bit different than how it is on Nintendo, like NES and Super Nintendo, how the buttons are all, you can kind of get to them a little bit easier with your thumb, where the Genesis, you kind of have to, if you're on the, button on the left, you have to hop over to the button on the right for some games. And that's what I meant. Sometimes when you do unscripted videos, off-the-cuff videos, you don't explain yourself very well, and I did not explain myself very well with that. So if you happen to see that video, that's what I was talking about, hopping your finger over. It's not that bad, and actually, it's working just fine. So this is a very cool game. Again, this is the one that actually comes with the system. The system actually has a cartridge slot on the side of it where you put the cartridges into. This is actually inside the system. Now, the system came with overlays. I actually don't have the overlay for this, although there is one. I need to get it. But essentially, the games are in black and white, vector black and white, which is awesome. And I'm hoping... See, it doesn't look nearly as good now that I'm looking at it on the screen, unfortunately. It doesn't look nearly as good for you guys, and I know I'm sucking, but I'm trying to explain this at the same time. It doesn't look nearly as good for you guys as it does for me. For me, it's very... the blacks are very black, and there is no I can't really talk into this at the same time. There is no. I'm seeing like a bluish haze on the screen. I think that's what you guys are seeing. It doesn't look like that in person. So that's the only problem with doing this is you're not seeing it the way I'm seeing it, unfortunately. It's a beautiful to look at system. Let me try this again. When you're seeing it in person, you really need to see it with your own eyes is the thing. And I love vector graphics and vector games, especially in the arcade. Now, another one, probably the most famous example of a vector-based game is the Star Wars arcade games that came out back in the day, like the Star Wars arcade cockpit and all that. And I always thought, you can get home ports of a lot of classic arcade games and things like that, and some of them are even very good now. And some of them are like exactly like they are in the arcade these days. But with games like this for the Vectrex, you can't emulate it. You can't put it on a Xbox or something like that, and you can't have it downloaded because the monitor itself is a vector monitor, and they would have to sell a vector monitor. So to this day, the Vectrex is still a very, very awesome, amazing device for that reason, and I think it's one of the absolute coolest retro gaming things you can get your hands on. So I've actually had a Vectrex for many, many years, long overdue to do anything with it. I always thought that I would do a review of it, and I may still. But the only thing is, even though I have a nice Vectrex and I have a few of the games, I don't have a lot of the games. I really need to get some more of the games. So someday I might actually review the system. But for now, I just wanted to. I thought, you know what? I don't think anybody's done a Vectrex live stream, so that might be a unique thing. So it's pretty cool. Definitely a huge fan of the system. It's all classic games. It's a lot of them are like ports of arcade games. Like one of them, for example, is Berzerk, which was in the arcade, and it's just really neat. And I'm a huge fan of vector graphics, and I think that this is still a really neat thing to this day. So until some kind of game company comes out with a way to give people a vector display like this is something that will be totally unique, perhaps forever, unless somebody decides to actually do this again. And I think it would be a really cool thing to see somebody try to do it again. Imagine a modern vector display system. Might be really cool. It looks super faded. I think you need to replace the tube. No, it's not at all, actually. It's just the way the camera is picking up. It's the way the camera is picking it up. Maybe I can actually show you guys what it actually looks like. I wonder if I took a picture with my cell phone and showed it to you, if that would actually work better. Let me try to show you what it actually looks like. This doesn't even represent it that well either. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't even look like. I don't know. I feel like you have to see it. The blacks are very black. You really have to see it in person. This is the only unfortunate thing about this. I almost wonder if I turn this light off, if it would help. Let me see. Now you can see more of my reflection. So yeah, I don't know. I'll try it like that. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it perfect. So it is what it is. So all right, let me try this again. I'm actually going to attempt to focus a little bit more now. I wanted to give a little bit of an introduction for people that didn't know about it. Yeah, it's a shame it doesn't look, it's very blurred out on the screen. wonder if there's a way I can get that to be any better. I almost wonder if I move the camera a little bit if I can make it better. But I think it's the light reflecting off of it, so there might not be anything I can do. It might look different when I try again with the overlays on. Right now I don't have any overlay. Alright, that's a little bit better. See, now that I'm actually focusing. This is an awesome controller, by the way. Minefield 3. Oh. Looks fine for someone who's trying to capture an old CRT game that has no output. Exactly, like it has no output, and what can I do? And even if it did have an output, you still wouldn't be able to see it the way it actually appears. So, you know, it's what I can do. But thank you, and thanks for the donation, by the way. I appreciate it. Maybe this is why nobody's ever done a Vectrex live stream, because it's like impossible to get it to really look how it looks in real life. You guys are just all gonna have to come over to my house and see it in person. So. Right. Hey, Dan. Oh, come on. Wow, super old school. Yes, this is... It doesn't get too much more old school than this. Yeah, hey, Epcot Pizza. Yes, I am streaming the Vectrex. Oh, how did that happen? Did you see that thing? That, like, gear-shaped thing? That was cool. I actually want to play again. This game is actually really good. Sorry not to make this one go on too long, but this is a good game. I'm going to play one more, and then I'll move on to the next game. What was my high score there? Like 33 or something? Let's see if I can get closer to 40. The controls are really good and responsive, by the way. But I also I have a really good controller, so I've heard a lot of people complaining about the Vectrex controller in other videos and things. So I guess other people have had problems with the controller. I've actually never. I have a friend that has a Vectrex too, actually, and James as well has a Vectrex. So I know a few people that have a Vectrex. And every Vectrex that I've ever played, actually, the controller has been fine. So, geez, and I'm not doing good this time. So I've been lucky with that. We're at 15. My goal here is 40, hopefully. All right, 18. 18,375. They should make Vectrex shirts. Wouldn't that be awesome? And if it actually, you know, looked like a vector. Well, they do glow-in-the-dark shirts, vector shirts. Somebody invent that technology. If they had vector shirts, I think that would be... Oh, man, come on. That would be all I would wear. Minefield 3. Wow. This game is actually really, really good. This is my type of game. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, everybody else is playing PlayerUnknown and, you know, League of Legends, and here at Cinemassacre, we're taking you back to the past. There's actually a really cool effect of the ship going. It almost like leaves a trail behind it. That I don't know if you guys could see that at all with how it looks for you guys. Oh, what am I doing? 35? Come on, we can get to 40. We can get to 40. No, 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 no. 39, come on. We're going to do this. We're going to do it. Maybe. I don't even want to move on to a different game. This one's so good. $44. All right, good enough. We're gonna move on to a different game. So I have some different ones here. Why don't we try out? I got one called Web Wars. Try to show it to the camera here. Where's with this new setup? Web Wars. So you stick it into the side of the Vectrex, and then there's a reset button. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta put the overlay on too. Give me a second here. If I can even see this. You know what? I have to turn the light back on. Okay, cool. Let me reset that again. Web Wars. And I don't know if you guys can hear the sound. I have the microphone pointed at me, so let me know if you guys can even hear the sound or not. You can hear the sound? Okay, good. Yeah, it's coming through the microphone that I talk with, so it's not... Whoa! What do I do about this giant? There he is. Look at that perspective. This reminds me a little bit of Tempest in the way that you're shooting, you know, down an aisle and these things are coming towards you. And you notice that the color doesn't do a whole lot to change it, but it does add a little bit of color. Nothing major. Not really sure what to do with those, and I can also, wow. Thought I had another thing that shoots out. See, I was hitting... See, earlier I was doing something where, like, this little bar comes out of the dude. But essentially, it's your standard shooter, sort of, with a very interesting perspective. Yes, James played it in the Star Trek episode. Yeah, we broke out the Vectrex in that episode. Sure, because of the Star Trek game. I have the Star Trek game here. I'm going to be playing it. I might play that next, actually. So let's see. Am I supposed to actually hit this or go through it or what? I'm gonna run into it and see what happens. I don't know if this is supposed to happen or what. Oh yeah, trophy room. Let's do it. Okay. I guess I just got a trophy? I don't really know. Also, by the way, you can move sort of forward and back. If you notice, I can go up in perspective and back. Sort of like when you play Centipede or something like that. You can, or Millipede, you can move your little guy forward and back. And that is possible. See, I'm going to do it right now. See, I'm moving forward in space, and now I'm moving back to the back of the screen. So you can do that kind of stuff to avoid the enemies. Oh, that's not good. Which is essentially your speed. Ah. Wait, did you learn to fly? Exactly. Where did I learn to fly? Come on. Just avoided it. Nice. Let me get this little guy. You need one of these? I would recommend it. They're a lot of fun. You know, very simple games. There's nothing crazy going on here. I'm just, you know, shooting and stuff, but it's a lot of fun. It's, you know, if you like classic arcade games and things like that, it's definitely something to pick up. And I can't emphasize enough how much better it looks in person than it looks for you guys, unfortunately. It's the best I can really get it to look. But that's web boards. Let me see what you guys are saying. This looks like Tempest. Yes, Ben, it is similar to Tempest. Let's see what that actually looked like with the screen off. Almost looks better with the screen off, to tell you the truth. Turn that back off. And there's my posters. Yeah, I really can't tell. That almost looks more like... See, it's the screen from the monitor that's hitting this, so... I don't know, it's the best I can get. Stan says this is way better. You like this better? I can keep it like this if you think. What's the size of the screen in real life? It's about the size of like a book. Yeah, I don't see the point of the overlays. The overlays look a lot better in person, and they also work better for certain games compared to other games. This one, honestly, I think this one looks a lot better without it. A little bit lower exposure. I'll mess with it a little bit. See, I've never done a stream like this, so we can you guys can let me know. Let me see if I can do anything here. I'm messing around with it a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can get it to look any more like it actually does in real life. It'll be worth it if I can do it, honestly. The blacks are more black like that, and it's still... See, the lines, when you see it in real life, they don't have that... they're not as thick. I don't know that I can really change that. That might be about as best as I can get it. Too dark? Yeah. Lighten it up a little more. I don't know. That might be a little bit better than it was. Anyway, I think that might be a little bit better than it was. Try the overlay now that's darker? Sure. Let's see. It's unfortunate that like the lines in the actual thing are very sharp and crisp, and that does not look like that at all for you guys. That's the difference. Honestly, even for me, the overlay doesn't do a whole lot. It's almost like it kind of is what it is. I don't know. That doesn't really work that well on that game. I'm just gonna leave it off. Anyhow, I'm gonna do. You know what? Maybe I should play this again really quickly because I had the overlay on, so you guys can see what this looked like now with the overlay off. The overlay's worse, yeah. I agree. There's some way to get it a little bit sharper, I'm not sure. But it definitely looks a little bit better that it's darker like that, because that's a little bit closer to what it really looks like. This is a step up. Well, at least it's a little bit better. Mike's Arcade. So what was my score last time? What did I get? Maybe I tried to beat my last score. I think I had around 5,000 or something. Maybe a little bit more. So I'll give this game one more shot, and then we'll move on to maybe Star Trek or one of the other games. Like I said, I don't have a huge amount of games here, so which is why I've always put off doing anything really with it. I wanted to get more games. The system actually doesn't have many games. I want to say there's maybe like 25 or 30 games or something like that, so there's not a lot. Oh no, bird took me out. The Vectrex looks incredible in person, says Nathan. Absolutely. So I don't know how many of you guys have actually seen a working Vectrex in person, but they are absolutely... It's really beautiful to look at. It really is. If you like that vector look, and I love it. Oh, come on. See that little line that comes out? I haven't quite figured out what that does. If anybody knows, let me know. Some of these things you must catch or something. It doesn't seem to affect those. Oh, shoot. I was going to try, like, do something with that little bird thing. Let me try that again, if I can do it. Like that. Oh, did I get it? I think I did something there. I think I, like, caught that bird with that or something. I'm not really sure what that does exactly. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, I was gonna go in that. I was gonna go in there. Thank you, King Cold, and I appreciate the donation. There we go. See, when those little guys come, I think you use the other thing. Oh, she kept firing. 8,000. We're gonna do it again. No. 8,088 was my score. Let's do it one more time. Like that. See, that time it didn't do anything. I'm not really sure what the deal with that little thing is. If anybody knows what that little line does, let me know. There, like that. See, I got him, right? Alright, ramping up the speed here. 20. Bringing back the great memories. Would love to see you stream Mario Rabbids on Switch. Okay, I don't even know about that game, but I'll look it up. Is that a downloadable game? And John Carling, thank you very much. Thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate it. Look at his face in the bottom right. What, you can see my face in the reflection? Oh, yeah, you can. Hello? Hello! Let me just read some of these real quick. Damn, Mike, I think you're a vampire always streaming in the middle of the night. Well, I am half Romanian, so maybe I am a vampire. All right. Wow, that thing came flying at me. Wow. All right, so what was I at? 8,088? 88 miles per hour! All right, 5,000. Oh boy. Six. Oh, dude. Oh, the bird. What's that? Phoenix? We're traveling on a spider web, but then there's a giant, like, phoenix bird coming after you. All right, so we're almost there. And I haven't died at all. I'm doing considerably better now. See, I needed to play a few times to really get the hang of it a little bit more. I actually really enjoy this game. So far we got 2 winners. Was it Mindstorm, the one that comes with it, and Web Wars, both good so far. I haven't found one that I don't like yet. We'll see how Star Trek fares. I only played Star Trek maybe once or twice before, and it was a long time ago, so I'm not gonna know how to play it. Just a heads up. Usually when I pop on the Vectrex, I play the game that comes with it, the asteroids type of game, the Mindstorm. I want to say Minesweeper, but that's, you know what that is. All right, so we got 10,000, and I haven't died. All right, so look at this. I'm doing way better. I should stream Castlevania 2. Well, you know, Castlevania 2 was the game that I think I rented it when I was a kid, and I didn't like it because it wasn't like the first one. And then I played Castlevania 3 later, and I liked it. I liked the more traditional type of Castlevania, so I'm not good at Castlevania 2. So at some point, maybe James can actually walk me through it. Might make a good James and Mike Monday video, honestly, because James knows how to play that game. He endured the pain to go through the game. And I know, I'm just joking around. I know the game is good in its own right. There's good things and bad things about it, basically. Kind of like Zelda 2. There's good things and bad things about it. And I love Zelda 2. So I'll have to... Actually, you know, when James and I would play Zelda 2, I would really show him a lot of things, because I played the hell out of Zelda 2. So I remember the first time he really went through it, I was helping him out. And then he beat it, but I showed him how to get through Death Mountain and stuff like that. And then he was able to beat the game, because he had a tough time with it, and understandably, because the game is unbalanced, and I think, but yeah, I think him helping me get through Castlevania 2: Simon's Quest would be good, because I'm not overly good at it. It's very cryptic, and all the things that he says in the video are all true. So I'm more of a Castlevania 1, Castlevania 3 guy. I've always been more of, like, I liked the original Castlevania and the one on Super Nintendo, and the more traditional style of Castlevania. Just the side-scrolling, non-cryptic, gameplay. We're at 18,000 now. So yeah, possible James and Mike Monday videos someday. Most folks had Atari at that time instead of the Vectrex. Absolutely. I didn't know anybody that had a Vectrex, which is why, another reason I felt like this is something that should definitely, do a live stream or video on, because even though, yeah, it was in the AVGN Star Trek video, it's a really cool system, and it shouldn't be as forgotten as it is. I know some people online have done videos about it and stuff, but, nobody talks about it, Or not many people. I can't believe I went from getting 8,000 to 21,000 and I haven't even died yet. Okay, I'm gonna jinx myself, so knock on wood. But I might have been having a much better run here. Come on. Alright, let's speed it up. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We've gone to plaid! Oh yeah, look at this. I didn't even think about speeding up like this. Oh yeah, this is probably what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, see, but I got myself killed doing that. That's the trap. If you want to get yourself killed, speed up. Or just get good, bruh. Alright, let's speed up more. I feel like you're probably supposed to be playing this at a faster speed. Ooh, did you hear that? Oh, extra life. Extra life! Oh, man. Yeah. As soon as I start going faster, I start dying. I was doing good until I decided to go fast. It's nice that you can control the speed, though. If you do feel like it's going too fast for you, you can throttle it back. This thing looks like a snowman. All right, here we go. Let's see how fast we can go. Oh, come on. See, that's not working out. Every time I try to go really fast, I just want to go as fast as I can. Hey, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look how fast I'm going. Oh, come on. 240 miles per hour. Now I'm not even worried about score anymore. I'm just gonna see how fast I can go. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, so 240 is the max speed, huh? It seems. Yeah! Oh, and I guess that's it. 29,101. Fun game. And that's Web Wars. Pole position's faster. Pole position. I did see that, Anna. Yeah. What the hell is a gigawatt? What the hell is a gigawatt? All right, so let's try out Star Trek. I've been talking about Star Trek. Da 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 da. Do do do. Just going real old school. So in the morning, Mike. Yeah, I'm going old school in the morning. Da 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 da. That's not the Star Trek music. Da 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 da. Aye, Captain. Captain, we're going to Sector 1, Captain. Prepare warp engines, Captain. From 1982, so this is around the time of Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Aye, Captain, start the game. Sector 1. It's the Klingon bird of prey, Captain. Mr. Sulu, engage warp engines. Maximum warp, Mr. Spock. Your acting is highly illogical, Captain. Shut up, you green-blooded Vulcan. What is it? I guess this is just where I'm supposed to be going. Is that like a vortex I'm going into? This reminds me of another Atari game. I would say Astro Blast, not Astro Blast. What is the name of it? Man, I can't think of the name of it right now. Oh boy. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Can I not fire? Okay. I don't get this. I'm trying to fire. So if I hit 2, it does this box thing. And if I hit 3, it does that. But then how do I fire? Okay. I don't get it. Okay, I hit 2, it does that. I don't know what that is. 3 does this. Oh, there we go. Now I'm able to fire. I don't know why that went away before. I do not have the box, and I do not have the instructions, so sorry. Is that a space station? Space station, the regular one. Do you read? Oh, we got a photon torpedo. Freaking laser beam. Man, these birds of prey are really insane. Oh no. Oh, this is rough. Very nice simulator, better than anything at that time period. Honestly, it's not bad at all. Yeah, exactly. Pew, pew, pew. Alright. Come on. This is the ultimate pew, pew, pew game. Oh, look at that. Now that's like a bird of prey, right? Come on! Come on. This is hard. This is harder than the other ones. I'm curious, like... Okay, that does that. I want to know what the other one does. Come on. There we go. Okay. Is that, like, what is that, fuel or something? They're lithium crystal, Captain. Alright. Did I shoot the photon torpedo out of the air? Okay, that's for, I guess, photon torpedoes. And is the other one... I don't get... See, that is what I don't understand. What is that? If anybody knows what that box thing is, let me know. Saw that coming. I got hit. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a vector programmer. The Federation versus the Empire, who would win? If it's me playing this game, it seems like the Empire is going to win. Any day. Oh boy, I'm done. Man. Come on, Captain, put the shields up. Any key for replay? Let me see what you guys are saying. This is Star Fox the early years. I love vector graphics. I do too. It's a Borg cube. That's what it is. It's a Borg cube. You lock onto the space station to fuel. Oh, is that what that is? Is that what the number 2 does? Let's try that again. So somebody said that space station I have to lock onto, and I guess that's the number 2. Let's try that again. I did not know that. So let's see if we can get there again. Or maybe I'll just get killed by a Klingon to start the game off with. That'll be good too. There we go. There we go. Captain, the Romulans. Alright. It's probably when the thing's in front, right? Is that the thing I gotta lock onto? Or is it... Oh! Okay, apparently I did it, I guess. Is that what it is? Okay, I think I actually figured it out. So that's what the number 2 does. It's a little weird to hit, but... And did you hear that sound effect? It sounds like a ghost off of a 1970s Halloween outdoor yard soundtrack. Or like in that episode of the Brady Bunch when they had... when Greg dropped the sheet in front of Marsha's window. That's exactly what it sounds like, by the way. No other sound can be replicated as well. I think that's what they were going for. I mean, it was 1982. Brady Bunch reruns were popular on the air. I'm saying that's what they were modeling that after. All right. Oh no, did I run out? Oh shoot, not good. Oh, so that's what happened. I ran out before. Oh man. So you run out of photon torpedoes. So I guess that's what the thing on the left is. Okay, I'm figuring this out gradually. I feel like there's something I'm doing extremely wrong here. Oh man. Come on, come on. This is pretty good. I just wish I knew a little bit more what I was supposed to be doing, because my thing on the bottom left is depleting a lot, which I guess that's I don't know if that's my fuel or my photon torpedoes, because I'm losing both. And then on the right of the A, I'm not sure what that is for. Is that for, like, is there phasers or something? Definitely feel like I'm missing something. So I can't lock onto them. I almost feel like there should be a radar system, too. See, I'm gonna run out. Let's see if I don't hit... Oh, there it is. Okay, I hit it. No, the other button, Mike. Yes! There's the Greg Brady. Okay, just filled up. I guess that's my fuel. Dilithium crystal recharged. So I suppose that's... Maybe when you run out of fuel, then you can't shoot the photon torpedoes anymore. Maybe that's what it was. I think that's what's going on. This game is also really good, by the way. I'm sucking at it, but it's really fun. I'm surprised how good this is. I thought it wasn't going to be that great. Okay. So what's my high so far? Is this my high? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, alright, alright. I feel like I don't even really need to do this right now, but... No, no, shoot, fire! Did I die while I was getting gassed up? That's cheap, come on. Damn! Klingons! We were trying to refuel. I'm giving it all she's got. Is there any reason this looks so good? Vector. Just need the Vector TIE Fighters. Well, there's another game that is like a Star Wars thing. Nicholas is doing the Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Captain Jean-Luc Picard. I'm going to do this one more time because I actually like this. So I was 16,000. Let's see if I can get further. This is really fun. If you guys can get your hands on the Vectrex, get it. That's all I'm going to say. Just get it. But yes, it is true. Back in the day, most people had the Atari 2600. I did know people that had the Intellivision. I knew one kid that had a ColecoVision. I got those systems a little bit later on. My uncle had a Intellivision, but we had the Atari 2600. All right, 7,400. All right, I'm doing all right this time. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, I thought I shot. Oh, and of course, there's the thing. Come on, come on, come on. Bring it back. Captain. Photon torpedoes. Nuclear vessel. I don't know why I'm all about Chekhov today. Alright. Now entering Sector 3. We have crossed the Romulan neutral zone. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go. Come on. Alright, give me... Oh, where is that? It just showed up and now it's gone. You see, the problem here is that There it is. Oh, and then it goes away. Come on, where is it? There it is. Oh, look at this situation. Come on. Yes. Don't fire at me. Don't fire at me. It would be cheap while I'm refueling. They did it before, though. Greg Brady. Marsha. All right, here we go. 19,000. This is my best so far. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Captain. Imagine if they had Star Trek The Next Generation on Vectrex. Then that would be sweet. Maybe they could have a mode where you look through Geordie LaForge's visors. LeVar Burton, man. How about reading Rainbow for Vectrex? It's just text on the screen and you like read a novel. But it has the music the whole time you try to read the book though. This may be the geekiest live stream of all time. That's okay though. What do you expect for playing Vectrex in 2017 on a live stream? 28,000. Meanwhile, it has to be a Star Trek game. Come on. Can we hit 30,000? Can we? Vector Gates. Vector McFadden. Now that you guys can steal that from me because I think that would be a good band name, or these days it's a good internet handle. Vector McFadden. All right, so that's Star Trek. Good game once again. We're gonna move on to, or actually, should I show you? Should we see what that looked like really quickly in color? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I did have Mindstorm. I didn't realize I had that. Star Trek. By the way, it's Star Trek the motion picture. It's not based off of Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. It's based off the beginning of the movie with the Klingons, I suppose. Let's take a quick look at what that looks like. Oh, this one looks... See, you guys... Oh, you know what? You guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one actually looks a lot different. Everything looks blue, but the middle is yellow. It might not look too good for you guys, but this actually looks quite a bit better like this. I wish I had been playing like this before. This is one I would say that definitely makes a difference. The targeting in the center is totally yellow. So yeah, this one really you can tell the difference between the colors. This one's actually really, really good. If you get this and you get Star Trek, I would recommend using the overlay for this one. This is definitely much better actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep playing for right now though, but yeah, the overlay is actually really good on that one. So all right, we're gonna move on, and we are going to do. I'm not sure yet. We will find another one. You can see it too. No, I know you can see it too, but I'm just saying it looks different. And that's the Vector. That's the Vectrex making that buzzing noise. It looks different in real life compared to how you guys are saying it. That's all I mean. But I know you can see the colors. All right, so I have. Let's do Berzerk. So arcade port. Try not to move the system too much with my setup here. Where's the button? It's so dark. Okay, there we go. Hear that? All right. Oh, and you know what? Let me look for the overlay before we even start. If I have it. I think I do. Yes, I do. All right, let's see. So there's that or that. This might be one. I'll try to use it just for now. I don't know. This one I feel like it might not be as good, but. And actually, let me restart it because I got killed there. Where's the button? It's pitch black in here. I literally can't see anything. There it is. All right. All right, Berzerk. I had a friend that actually owned the arcade cabinet of this in his house when I was a kid, which was so cool. I used to play a lot of Berzerk at his house, and he had it on free play. So that was neat. Oh no, it's the face, it's the face. Come on. this is actually really good as well. This works really well. This reminds me of the arcade game. The controls are good, responsive. You know, honestly, the Vectrex is a pretty good system. Really under talked about. Really quality here. The Vectrex is such an amazing hidden gem, says Jean-Luc Picard. That's what Jean-Luc Picard thinks. Hey, if Jean-Luc Picard thinks it, then you know that's correct. Of the USS Enterprise. I want to get the last dude. Can I do it? Let's see if I can get around the corner and get him. Run, run, run. Oh, I hit the wall. Alright, we're just starting over here. I'm getting used to it. So 150. There are 4 lights. Chain of Command. Good next gen episode. But then again, I was about to say what next gen episodes are bad, but there are some that are not very good. Whoa. Can I make it is the question. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Scary ass pumpkin man. Oh, you guys can't see the detail on this at all. I'm looking over at what you guys are seeing. That is a shame. Okay, so like when I'm seeing that ball that's bouncing around right there, man, I'm gonna take the overlay off. Maybe that'll help. Oh, gee, not really, huh? That stinks. You guys are not seeing this detail. Man, it's really bad on this one. All you guys are seeing there is like blobs of nothing. I wonder if I turn the light on, maybe it'll help. I don't know. Let's see. See if this helps at all. Not really. Yeah, not really. That's too bad. Well, all these characters, these enemies, are really they all have like detail and faces and stuff. And see, this is the problem with doing a Vectrex stream. You're not able to see what it really looks like. Yeah, I feel like the other games look better. This one looks particularly bad, and it's a shame because the game looks really good from what I'm seeing. It's frustrating because I'm trying to tell you, like, one of the best parts about this is how it looks, and what you guys are seeing does not look good. That's really annoying. Well, this was an experiment. I didn't know how this would go. At least, you know, it's sort of working, but unfortunately, I wish I could get it to look a little bit better. I'm not sure how I can because it's like it's light reflecting out, so you know, I don't know how that can be fixed. Vectrex with HDMI output make it happen, yeah. Even that though, even if it had the HDMI output, you still would not. You guys, I guess, would have to be looking at it on a vector display or something. I don't know how to make this happen to make it look right. Looks good enough, yeah. I mean, what can you do? You guys are just gonna have to take my word on this one. That if you see this thing in person, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'm doing the best I can. All right, I'm going down here. Let's see if I can. No, I'm gonna run out of here. Thanks, Patrick. Patrick says, "Don't be bummed, Mike. It still looks pretty good." I am a little bummed about it because it's such a beautiful system. It's a shame. Maybe after the stream, guys, look up screenshots or something. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Possibly, I don't know. I know. Sorry, JW, and thanks for the donation. Yeah, but he recorded a video. I'm not sure. I would probably be able to do it on a video using my other camera, but I'm using a webcam right now. Maybe I should mess with the settings more. Maybe I can get it to look better. I'm going to do that. Let's see what I can do. Well, I can change the color, that's for sure. Honestly, actually, wait, that helps quite a bit. Let me try that again. Let's see the figures. Alright, it's more black. That's more like, at least the color's better than it was. Sorry, I'm messing with it so much. I just want it to look better. It's about the best I can get. It looks slightly better than it did, I think. Alright. Alright, here we go. I want to start this over. One more. Thank you, JW. This is a little more accurate now, though. Slightly. Zoom in on the screen. I could try. You know what? Let's just see what would happen if I... If I try that. Let's just see. See? They have faces. Come on. Nah, even when I do that, it's still... It's not really helping. So nope. Nope. Alright, I'm going to try this one more time. So I'm going to forget about that. I'm just going to play. Alright. Oh, are you guys asking what the game is? Yeah, it's Berzerk. I get a second, I actually should have been putting I had it pre-set up overlay things on here. Let me see if I can get to it really quickly. There you go. Should have did that in the beginning. Totally forgot I had that set up. Nice. Run, run, run. Run, Forrest! Run, Forrest! So maybe what I'll do is, if I ever get some more Vectrex games, I'll do another Vectrex stream. In between now and then, I'll see if I can get some advice and see if I can figure out how to make it look a little better than this. But I might not be able to. So 16, 17. Let's see. I'm going to go for a score here. Let's see what I can get. Mark, yes, this is Berzerk. For Vectrex. What's going on, Iceman? We are in the Cinemassacre Dungeon of Hell, playing Vectrex. Is AVGN going to react in an episode? Is AVGN going to react to what in an episode? AVGN always reacts in episodes. He reacts to crappy games. What's AVGN? Really? AVGN stands for Angry Video Game Nerd. It's a show that we do. It's about an angry gamer. It's a character played by James Rolfe. I can't believe I'm explaining the Angry Video Game Nerd right now. And he reviews the worst games of all time, usually retro games, almost always retro games, games from your past that suck ass. He would personally rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He would also rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk and down it with beer. So yeah, he's the angry video game nerd. Or angry Nintendo nerd. Or Amiga, Atari, Sega. 32X. Whatever you want to call it. He's the angry video game nerd. So next time you turn on your TV, be sure and tune to channel 3. Because the guy, let me tell you, he's got a nerdy shirt, he's got a pocket pouch. So yeah, that's who he is. Ooh, extra life? Run, 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 run. This guy's totally gonna catch me. Look at how close he is. Oh my god. Do you like that? That's how I explain who he is? By reciting the lyrics to the theme song. It explains it pretty well, doesn't it? Tells you all you need to know. Shoot. Alright, so 5,640. Yep, armed with his zapper, he'll tear these games down. That's right. I remember when James wrote that song for the McKids video, which we were talking about. We were debating on whether, because a lot of people like had intros to videos, but a lot of times you'll skip the intro because it's like you just want to hear the content. But he wanted to make it more like a show, like a, you know, like because it's supposed to be a show. It's not real, you know. It's more like a sitcom. So, ooh, shoot. And then we were talking about whether or not McKids would be a good one to review. We just thought because it's McDonald's that it might be funny. You could make a lot of McDonald's cracks, you know. It's easy. It's cheap humor. But speaking of McDonald's, I just saw The Founder. I don't know if any of you guys saw that with Michael Keaton, a.k.a. Batman, a.k.a. Beetlejuice, a.k.a. Mr. Mom. But a good movie. I enjoyed it. If you want to hear the history and legacy of how McDonald's started, check out The Founder. Pretty entertaining. And you can see what a nice guy he was to good old the good old McDonald's brothers. My only gripe is no Grimace in the movie. No Hamburglar. When are they gonna make a live action like McDonald's character movie? That's what they need to do. I want to see Mayor McCheese, the feature film. You would go see that, wouldn't you guys? Who here in the chat would go see Mayor McCheese the movie? I mean, doesn't that just roll right off your tongue? What would be the plot of Mayor McCheese the movie? There's a lot that can be done. He's a leader, you know? Dresden says me. Everybody in the chat wants to see the Mayor McCheese movie. Pilot Jones says, if I was blazed as fuck. It's like a HR Puffin stuff. Sid and Marty Krofft. HR Puffin stuff. Dun 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 dun. Lidsville. Charles Nelson Riley. Please God, no. Oh, doesn't want to see a Mayor McCheese movie. Mayor McCheese scares me. Jennifer says Mayor McCheese scares me. Come on. Mayor McCheese might scare you, but not half as much as the professor would scare you. How about a movie about the professor from McDonald's? Now, he's scary. Or the original version of Grimace when he had, like, 6 arms. Because Grimace is supposed to be like a milkshake, right? Boy, I feel like we really are. We really have been transported back to 1982 here. We're having a discussion about McDonald's and Mayor McCheese and playing some Berzerk. All right, I'm almost dead here. Oh, not doing pretty well. All right, so I'm gonna pop in another game here. We're gonna do his family's taken hostage by the Burger King, and he has to kill the king. There's your script right there for them to make it, and maybe Michael Keaton can be the Burger King. I would see it. So we're gonna try out Clean Sweep. I've got 2 more. I got 2 more to show you for now. Then we're gonna call it quits. Oh yeah, I actually don't own that one. Peters. Let's see if I can get this in here. It's a tight fit. It's like sticking your dick in a Cheerio. What did I do there? Which is a line that I remember James and I were playing in television stuff, and he was looking for a funny line. And oh wait, why did Mindstorm come on? There we go. And that was something that I said to him. It's like sticking your dick in a Cheerio. He thought that was funny. Is there something wrong with this? Or does this actually look like this? This looks like there's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong here. Oh my god. Yeah, this is messed up. Hang on. I think my Clean Sweep might be broken. Let me try it again. Let's try this one more time. Looking better now, possibly? Come on, Clean Sweep. You know you want to work. Oh, we might be good now. Player 1. This one I don't really remember, so we're gonna figure. Oh, it's like, okay, yeah, no, I do remember. It's basically your Pac-Man. If I hit the button, I go in the other direction. And he's gaining on me. Why am I not collecting anymore? Do I have to drop him off or something? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Is that how they got away with this? Because you have to drop the dots off and the... Oh, I see. And there's 4 things in the corner. Okay. Yeah, now I'm full. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. So, yeah, a lot of things like that did that back in the day. There was another game called MC Munchkin, something like that, back in the day, and they had to do stuff like that, change the game up just slightly so that they could get away with it being a Pac-Man. Oh, am I not supposed to? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Going back in the middle. I'm learning this. Hey, Mike. Thanks for making AVGN. It introduced me to a whole new world where baby steps to becoming a developer. Well, thanks. I mean, James really is the one who makes AVGN. I've helped him over the years. I more help him like find the video games, and we play the games together. And occasionally he'll use some ideas that I'll say once in a while if he thinks it's like funny or something. But AVGN is mostly James's. It's his creation, and he edits those videos for the most part. I've helped out editing a couple of them, but there's been a few episodes that I've helped out a little bit more considerably. The Zelda 2 episode I helped out a lot on, and a few others, but for the most part, 99%, it's James's creation and his thing. But thank you. All right, I'm gonna try to get to the center here. All right, let's try to get in here. There's only 3 more dots left. Again, this is another fun one. I mean, it's a very simple concept, but it's a little bit of a different take on Pac-Man. I don't mind it. Okay, so that's not open. Oh, there we go. I had to wait for that to run out or something. They look like tadpoles. What people don't know is Mike is the biggest AVGN fan of all. He inspired James to turn it into a series. That's kind of true. Yeah. He did the Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest video. And at the time, he made that to show to me and like 1 or 2 other of his friends, really. Because James and I used to just play like NES games in college, and then that was really it. Because I mean, he was making like horror movie things and stuff, and it was like a one-off thing, and that was it. It was just like one video that he made, really, giving his opinion on Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, and that was really all it was. And then sometime later, he was over at my house, and he borrowed Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from me. And all the Mega Man games, by the way. He actually borrowed them more than once from me. I was actually talking to him about that semi-recently. There were 2 different times he borrowed my Mega Man games from me. But anyway, the first time he borrowed them, he also borrowed Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I specifically remember him saying, oh shoot. I specifically remember him being like, that he told me he rented it from Blockbuster when he was a kid. And he was laughing because I had a copy of it, because I had a lot of garbage NES games. I had like Rocky and Bullwinkle and just total crap games. So he borrowed it from me. And then the next time I saw him, like a week later or something, a few days later, he showed me that video. And he's like, oh, I want you to check this out. He was, by the way, though, he was always showing me stuff. He was always making funny little videos and stuff, and he would show them to me. But he would do that with everybody, all of his friends. He would make something and show it to his friends. So he showed me the Dr. Jekyll video. And I'm like, oh, you made a video when I didn't know he was gonna make a video when he borrowed that from me. So he showed it to me, and in that one he was actually on camera and he had a white shirt on, and I was looking at it, and I wasn't even like paying attention to what he was saying really. At first, I was just like, "Oh my god, look at this white shirt he has on. He looks like something out of Revenge of the Nerds or something." I'm like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize James was such a geek. Oh, that's bad." But then I realized as I was watching it, I was like, "Oh, wait a second. He put this on as a joke. He's playing a character here. Oh, that's actually pretty funny." And then that was that. And then, you know, that wasn't really the one that really. I mean, I like that one, but it wasn't really the one that really made me laugh like really hard. Then again, we were hanging out at some point a little bit later at my house, and we were just playing Nintendo games, and then we played Karate Kid, and James kept dying on the stages, especially that second stage with like the wind and all that, and he thought it was like hilarious, just like how crappy it was. So he borrowed that from me too, and then again he made that video. But when he showed me that video, that one I thought was like absolutely hilarious. That was my favorite one that he did, the Karate Kid one at that point. And he said, "Yeah, it's the Angry Nerd trilogy. Like that's the last one. I wanted to make it really good, so there you go, it's the last one." And I was like, "Oh no, you're not gonna make any more? That sucks." And he's like, "Nah, that's it. I'm done. Like, joke's old now. I'm not gonna do it anymore." And that was it. And then he didn't make one again for a while. It was like we had a job together, and he didn't make another one for like 6 months or something like that. And at this job, like not like every day, but like, you know, like once a week or something, I'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna make another one of those Nintendo videos?" And he'd be like, "Oh no, I'm working on this other thing. I'm working on this zombie thing. And I'm doing this and that." And then I'd be like, "Okay, that's cool, but you gonna make another one of those Nintendo videos? Like I really like that. Make another one." And I kept asking him, and I wore him down, and he's like, "All right, like I'll make one more. Like what do you want me to make?" And I'm like, "I don't know, like what game or whatever." And he's like, "All right, well, you know, come over later. We'll watch like a movie, and you can pick one out." So he had a box. He had like a shoe box full of like 12 games or something like that, and so we went through the shoebox, and I picked out Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and we played the game together because that was a game that I really remembered because I owned it. I don't know if he owned that one or not, but I owned it, and I really wanted him to do that one. So we played the game together, and you know, took notes and whatever. And that was the first time I ever really worked on a video with him. And I sort of dressed up the room, and I put like, there was a picture I had painted of Miyamoto. It's in the background of that video, and I dressed up the room with all nerdy stuff and stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh, you know, if this guy's gonna be a nerd, he should have all kinds of nerdy stuff all around the room." So that's when I first started helping him with the video. And that's also when, right at the same time that I found out about YouTube. And then I took the videos off the website and I uploaded them to YouTube, and that was the start of our YouTube channel. So yeah. That's how it started. I've told that story, I feel like, a million times before, but somebody in the chat got me going on that. But yeah, that's how that happened. And we're still doing it. 12 years later. He just came out. We just did the Game Boy episode, which that one I don't think I really did anything for. I think I gave James the Game Boy printer. I think that was mine. I let him borrow it for the video, but I didn't really do anything for that video. That was all James. So, by the way, great video. It's, you know, of the modern nerd videos, it's one of my favorites. So he did a great job on that. So there's my nerd tangent for you. That was a new story for me, says Steve G. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I've mentioned that before, but the Game Boy episode was hilarious. Yeah, I really like that one. He did a really good job on it. I'm just like dying left and right here. Or is that killing them actually? I'm not really sure what's going on. I would think running into them would... So that's when your score goes up, when you go to the center. I was telling that story and really half paying attention to what I'm doing in the game here. Oh god. I'm gonna do this one more time. Because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just sort of going through the motions as I was talking. So I've filled up 320. I got to take this to the center. He empties, and then you get more points. The only thing I don't really get, so the things on the side, does that also do the same thing? I'm going to try it. I don't really think I understand the thing with the doors. So the door closes off, and it does allow me to get more dots. Oh, shoot. The corners are like the power pellet. The corner gives you more points. Which one is it? It gives you more points or it gives you the power pellet? Or is it essentially just the same thing as in Pac-Man it's the pellets? I guess that's what it is, because I'm like blinking. Do they really rip off Pac-Man that much with this? Let's see. Let's see if that's what this is. See, I come out and now... See, no, I didn't die right there, right? So, I guess that killed the dude. It's weird, because it almost looks like I'm dying when that happens, but I guess I'm not. That's why I was so confused. Because to me, that looks like a death animation, if you ask me. I'm going to come out and get killed, huh? Oh, no, I'm good. It's really weird. I'm making a run for it. What is this? This is a game called Clean Sweep for the Vectrex, which is a vector-based console released in 1982. It's really neat. It's a really cool gaming oddity, and a really cool piece of gaming history. I think it's really, really neat. And this game I'm playing right now is essentially just a Pac-Man clone. So this one, out of all the games I played tonight, to me, this is kind of like the least interesting. It's just basically like Pac-Man. I mean, it's not... And honestly, it's not a very good version of Pac-Man either. It's just kind of... It's kind of not... This is the first one that I played tonight that I'm not that interested in. So this is going to be my last time doing this one. But all the other ones I played tonight have been pretty good. Honestly, the ones that have been the direct ports have been the weaker ones. Like Berzerk, I wasn't huge on. Like I said, any of these games look a hell of a lot better on the actual thing than you guys are seeing, but still, the gameplay was... I mean, Berzerk's fine, but it wasn't bad. Berzerk was a lot better than this one. I was most impressed by probably the Star Trek one, actually. I really like the Star Trek one. And the first game I played, the one that comes with the system, Mindstorm, I think it's called. I keep wanting to say Minesweeper, but it's I think it's Mindstorm. That one's really good. It's essentially just asteroids, but it's very well done. Pole position. I know. I played the pole position game. I actually don't own it. I gotta get it. Yeah, that ate him, right? Let me drop this off here. Oh, no, that didn't even do it. I guess when I ate him, it just... Oh, it was still, like, blinking or something, I guess. Yeah, I am full, so I do have to go back to the middle. Shoot. Now it'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't a bad game, by the way. It's just not quite as... I just don't like it as much as the other ones, but it's not bad. It's fine. I should play Where's Waldo on NES. Have I not done a stream of Where's Waldo? Or we did it for James and Mike Mondays or something. But Where's Waldo is, you know, now that I got the RGB set up, I could do that because I could make that game look good. You like Ghosts and Goblins? Ghosts and Goblins is cool. If you like Ghosts and Goblins, I did a whole playthrough of it. I beat the game twice in a row. So I got the real ending, if you'd like to see that. Just look up Mike Matei full playthrough, or just Mike Matei Ghosts and Goblins or something, and get that. That was bad. I should have went in the top left thing. How far am I sitting from my Vectrex? About 2 feet. Because the cord's not that long for the Vectrex. So I'd say I'm about 2 feet away from it. Oh, man. Just gotta drop them off. I'm still blinking. Oh no, okay. That's when it ends, I say. This was your second console after the Atari 2600? This is Gerd Peters. Yeah, I didn't own it as a kid. I had the Atari 2600. Later on, I believe we did get the 7800. Then obviously the NES, and we had the Commodore 64. Can I get him too? Yeah, why haven't I been doing that? It looks so odd to me when you eat them. It just makes me feel like it's not very I feel like it's not super clear that you're blinking because of the vector graphics. I don't know, it's weird. It's more clear in Pac-Man. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna eat them like ghosts. See, now I'm blinking, so that tells you it's running out, and now I'm back to nothing. Okay. It's over 9,000. My score. Alright, let's do this. 100 points for each one of those? 200 points. Don't run out, don't run out. The 5200 also had controllers that don't work. Yeah, well, there's a solution for that now. There is a, I've done a video on it before, but there's a thing where you can plug in Sega Genesis controllers into like this box. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head anymore. But there is a box that remedies that situation now. Oh, not quite. I feel like I've been playing this game longer than any other one. What is this, Mike Taxman? We do actually have a copy of that. It's in the nerd room. No, I got dropped off this stuff. By the way, this will be my last go through. This game doesn't also really... It doesn't seem to really get much faster or anything. It's just like sort of the same thing over and over. Like I said, this is definitely my least favorite of the games. I might just move on to something else, I think. I think I'm gonna call this one because it's just kind of actually it's at the end anyway. No, I still have another life. I'm gonna stop this anyway. I've had enough of this one. Sorry. I had enough of Clean Sweep. Not really recommending that one. Scramble. This is Scramble, by the way. Let me stick this in quickly before we all lose our hearing. Alright. This is going to be the last one. This is Scramble. Oh, you know what? This is probably a good one for the... I'll do one round of this with the thing off. But this is probably a good one for the overlay. Aw. Yeah, honestly, wait, before I get too involved in this, I want to do the overlay. Where's the thing? Here we go. So we have the Scramble overlay. I'm going to put it on. I feel like this one's going to look better. Oh god, does it look what? Hang on a second, I might have to turn the light on. Hang on a second. Let's come back to color here. Alright, I'm going to try it like that. So we got Scramble. Let's try this again. Reset. Alright, here we go. Let's play this for real now. It looks like an interactive heartbeat monitor, somebody said. Now this is video games. I don't know what anybody else says, but now we're talking. Whoa. So far this game, the controls are very responsive. It's fun. It's a basic, easy to understand concept. The overlay is pretty nice for this one. Oh, it seems I am running out of gas or something. Not sure. I guess maybe those like TV looking things, those might be the gas. I don't know. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I just crashed because I'm not sure what the gas things are, so hang on. Let's see if this is... I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm not sure yet. And I don't want to go for that. That's just gonna get me killed. If I can get a chance. Okay. I don't know those little like that. I'm trying to figure out what the gas actually is. Shoot. Anybody know what the gas is? Before I get anywhere, I'm gonna have to figure that out. The TVs are gas? Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure. So I'm gonna attempt. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna attempt to do it. Okay, yeah, that was gas, but I crashed. Okay, now I know. Alright, let me reset this. Alright, here we go. I just wanted to figure that out. I wasn't sure. Oh, you can bomb the... Can you bomb the gas? I think you can bomb the gas. Missed it. If you can, let's see. Ah, total miss. Yeah, you can bomb the gas. Okay, that's huge. Alright, now I know what to do. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, my God. It's rough. Rough to get the gas. This game's sweet, though. Oh. You can't shoot those. There we go. Oh. Yes. I feel like we've saved the best for last, huh? This game's awesome. Yes. Do. River Raid-ish going on here. Oh. Yup. Yeah. Have you played Atari today? Oh boy, this is not going to be good. Great. Thought I was doing great there for a second. So that. How are you supposed to get down there? Is there another button that I don't... I was trying to go as quick as possible. I'm not sure how I get down there. Last part, go all the way forward and then go back under hard? Wait, what? Oh. Wait, there's... Okay, there's some kind of momentum thing. Okay, let me try this again. I have to get used to that. So there's... I guess if you go forward really fast and then you pull back, it's kind of like... I'm gonna try it again. That part's not easy. Come on. Okay, doing a little bit better. If I can figure out this next part where you gotta throttle back. Aw. Bump, 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 bump. Sorry, I'm not talking too much to the chat right now. I'm really like concentrating. This is wild. This is great. All right. I don't know. Oh, come on! I almost made that. I'm getting a little bit better at it. Not much, but... Oh! That was me. I went right into the ground. Oh my god, come on. I can't like look. If there was a pause, I could like look over at what you guys are saying in the chat, but there's no pause. Oh, shoot. That part, it's like too tall. Okay, any more lives? That's it? Yeah, great. Let me stop for a second and see what you guys are saying. Dark Souls doesn't have shit on this game. Alright, I just want to see what some people are saying. Alright, let me start this over. This game's really fun. Again, for anybody just joining, this is the controller. I want to get past that part. This is how I am with every game. I can't let it go. No. Oh, that's too early. I'm just gonna start over. come on. Come on. Oh my god, I ran out, huh? Just could not get enough of them. Come on! Man, I'm blowing this now. There we go. Alright. Oh, I didn't expect those to come. Man. And where do they show your lives on this thing? Aww. Right below the Scramble card? You mean to the left of it? Because what is 2A? I thought that was the section I was on. I'm not sure what, like, A is. Great, don't start this. Alright. There we go, finally. This is the hard part. Keep slipping on the control from doing that. Okay. No! Man, that's hard. That's the furthest I made it. Oh my god! Really? End? Man, and okay, so the 0, that is my life. I don't know what A is, though. I thought they were saying that that was like the stage you're on or something. I gotta try this again. This is really difficult to get by that part. And my finger keeps slipping off of this controller. It's tough. I want to get by that. The controller's a beast. It is a beast. It's an awesome controller. It almost reminds me of holding a Wiimote, like to the side with the regular games, except it's bigger. And it's better. It's much better. It's like quality. There we go. Okay, so yeah, the 5 is my life. So I have 5 lives. What is the A for, though? I don't get what the A is the only thing. So I have 4 lives, but I don't know what A. Maybe I didn't make it to the next stage yet, or next area, so maybe it's only on A. Maybe it'll go to B if I eventually get there. Maybe if I get by that hard part, maybe it'll go to B. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what it is. And you guys might be telling me in the chat right now, but I can't. There's no pause on this game, so I can't like look. If I looked, I would die. So. Oh, come on! This is the part that's really difficult. The rest of it's not as bad. All right. Okay. I didn't... You have to do that the whole time. Man. And then when I push forward, I slip because it's like not a D-pad. My thumb slips off the metal thing, and then I gotta get used to it. But I didn't push forward on that. That was probably the end of it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting better at it. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it slowly. Oh, see, every time my finger slips on it because it's a metal controller. I wish there was a like a little grip on it or something because my finger keeps slipping on it. My hands get too sweaty for this kind of thing. This kind of controller. And I'm really particular with Genesis controllers too because the Genesis controllers have those some of them are like plasticky, which I don't like, and other ones have more like the firm grip stuff. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's kind of like that. Like my finger slips off of the plastic Genesis controllers too, and I don't like those ones. I don't know which model Genesis controller is the one that I prefer. Or what that's called, like the rubber grip or whatever. I'm gonna try it again though. I don't care, I want to get through it regardless. I almost made it. Alright, extra guys coming. It's always right around here. There it is, see? This game's addicting. This is the best game that I played for it. Probably. At least this is the one I like. Alright, this is where it gets crazy. My finger cannot slip off the controller, then I can do this. You have to do it there too. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on! See, that's what I'm talking about. My finger slips. It's really hard to get my finger to not slip. Oh, see? I need a grip on this thing. Do they make Vectrex grips? Is that a thing that exists? If it isn't, somebody make it. Oh. All right. It's gonna happen every single time. My hands are too sweaty for it, for this controller. Oh, I didn't. You have to push forward there too. This is so hard. Holy shit. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try it again. I don't know if I can get past this. You know what I mean? Like a little rubber, or not rubber even, like a, did I just hit the thing? Hang on. Let me talk to the chat for a second before I continue this. Maybe I could tape it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. If I put like electrical tape on it, I don't think I have any right here, but that's actually a really good idea. If I had like electrical tape or something, that might do it. That's a good idea. Wipe my hand off and do this. You know, like some people play Marble Madness with gloves on. It's like a thing like that. This game's awesome, though. I have to say, regardless of the little bit of trouble that I'm having, I'm really enjoying this game. Yeah, don't get that Pac-Man one. Get that other one. Is called Clean Sweep. This game's called Scramble. If you get a Vectrex, pick up Scramble. I think this is probably the best one that I played out of the ones that I own. Now I'm curious to really get more Vectrex games. Try more. Oh no. Come on with that. Got it early, I guess, huh? Here we go. Ugh, I can't do it. It's so hard. Oh my god, my... Oh! I can't, I need a grip. I can't do it without a grip. Don't slip, don't slip, don't slip. Slipped. Okay, come on, come on, come on. That time I just wasn't fast enough. God damn, I want to do this so badly. Do I have... I don't know. Oh, man. If I had tape, I could do this. I swear. I'm going to find tape. I'm going to look for tape. Oh, right here. Okay, right here. I got tape. I'm doing this. I'm taping it up. Request for tape. It's like my finger slipped too much. This isn't really the right kind of tape that I even want, but let's see if this will help. This is not ideal, but maybe it'll be better. I don't even know if this is going to stick or not. Let's see if this helps me. Alright. Look what I just did. I stuck tape on it. Let's see if that helps me from slipping off the freaking controller. Because it's like a piece of metal. Alright, it might be better though. Let's see. See if it's any better. Might make it worse, I don't know. Homemade. We'll see if it helps at all. Electrical tape? I don't have any. I wish I did. If I did, that's what I want. Electrical tape will probably work better. Yeah, I don't know if this is any better or not. Maybe a little bit. Vectrex Classic. Now I'm curious if anybody else has ever done the same thing. What if that last stretch is infinite? Then I guess I'm done for. Oh, come on. Oh. man. Extra life coming up. Bump. Yeah, exactly. What if that last stretch was infinite? Can't try this forever. I want to, though. I'm seriously curious. If anybody makes, like, any sort of... anything good for, like, a Vectrex controller, please send me an email or something. Because I would totally get it. Oh. Okay, here we go. Alright. That time it wasn't me slipping off the thing, though. I just messed it up. So maybe the tape is helping. At least my finger didn't go flying off the controller. Oh! This is so hard! Oh my god. No! Oh my god. Now I'm rushing too much. See, I almost did it right there. Okay. That close. Oh! Yes! Is it on B yet? Is this a city? Oh god, don't run out of gas now. This is my last life. Oh. Come on, come on. Tell me I have one more. Alright, okay. Tape, people are like, the tape did it. The tape did do it. I told you I needed like a grip on there. It's my hands get too sweaty playing this crap. I'm missing all these. These are hard to hit. Come on, hit it. Come on! Hit it. Mmm! Oh, I hit the top of the building. This is all the way back at the beginning. Oh my god. I have to do it again. Now that I did it. I don't know if I can do it again. At least I made it past it. This is really addicting. I do need something better than like this piece of tape, but at least I got through it finally. So it goes to a city thing, and doesn't even... So is that what it is? Does anybody know? Does the game go to B at some point? Like if you make it further? Like I'm curious if that's what I would imagine that means. This is brutal as... yeah, it really is. It's fun though. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't... Like, I'd be done. I would have turned it off if it wasn't fun. It's fun. It's really hard, but it's fun. How's that look on your screen? Oh my god, it looks so bad on the screen that you guys are seeing. God, that drives me nuts. This is the first time I even looked over at what you guys say. So it's like yellow, by the way, on my screen. That's frustrating. Looks nothing like that. But I guess you guys have gotten used to it by this point. Maybe I'll have to take some good photos with my iPhone or something and put them on. You know what, guys? Maybe check out my Twitter later. I'll post like a color photo, so maybe you guys can get a better look or something like that, because I really would like you guys to see what this actually looks like. Yeah, what I'm looking at, all the lines on my screen are yellow, and on the right side, they're like white. And as I get closer, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it looks totally different. Oh, I missed that. Oh boy. Come on, TV. Where's the TV? There's one. Gotta get this, gotta get this. Alright. It's not gonna help that much, though. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Now we're in good shape. I didn't even die this time. Alright, come on. Don't get cocky, kid. Okay. Now I'm seeing green. We've gone to plaid. Come on. I did it before. I can do it again. Maybe. Pull back. Okay. No! Oh, that little... Yes! With 3 lives. Okay. Hit it. Those things are impossible to hit. Come on! How early does it have to be? Is it even possible? Like, what? Come on! Oh, lower. Gotta be lower. Did I just, like, win or something? What happened? Give me an extra life. Oh, wait, we started over here. Isn't this the same as the beginning? You would think now it would have switched to B. I don't get the A thing. I feel like this started over. Doesn't this seem like the same as the beginning? Did I win? Is this like Kung Fu where it just like starts over? Anybody? What just happened? Did I win? See, this is like the same thing again as earlier. And it probably just repeats, is my guess. I think I like made it through to the second round or something. Wow. Yeah, see? It's the same as these. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Yeah, these things are the same. These, like, fireball things, whatever. Fire diamonds. See, now I'm satisfied. I could stop at this point if I die. I made it through that part in the city and everything. But yeah, I'm sure I'm not going to last too much longer, but definitely, if you ever get a chance to play Vectrex, try to play this game. This game's a lot of fun. This game is called Scramble. And, oh, you know what? I never changed the image off the screen, so you guys are seeing Berzerk. I'm sorry. Sorry that I never changed. See, that's why I wanted to just leave the Vectrex thing on there, because I knew I was going to forget. That stinks. Sorry, I forgot the image, guys. I was going to switch it between every game. I switched it once. Totally forgot. I knew I was going to forget doing that. And I set all that up beforehand so that all the images would be ready, and then I didn't do it. I knew I was going to do that. Alright, here we go. This is the next chance. See, if the thing had a pause, I would stop it and I would fix the image right now, but the game doesn't have a pause, as far as I know. Oh, nope, not going to make it. Yeah, alright. Well, anyway, that's my tip. If you get a Vectrex, put some tape on the end of the controller. Alright, so let me see what you guys are saying before I end this. How long have I been playing Vectrex for? 2 hours and 24 minutes. That's a long time to play Vectrex. But, awesome system. And I'm going to turn this down, by the way. Actually, you know what I want to kind of do is show you. Let's see if I can get this on the screen and show you what this... Oh, there you go. I should have just adjusted that. It actually looks more like that. That kind of color. The color, at least. Not the sharpness. I still didn't get it right. It would have looked a little more like that. I don't know. Whatever, though. So I'm going to turn that off because that's annoying. And turn it down. Was this a real Vectrex? Yes, this is a real Vectrex. If you guys want to see it, maybe if I can do this. No. It's not really. The camera's in a bad spot. The wire. I don't want to like knock the book. I have it like on top of a book. It's a bad setup. Great stream, Mike. Great idea. Thank you, Sean Young. I just joined. Did I miss anything? You missed me streaming the Vectrex. I played the games I played Web Wars. Web Wars was pretty good. Clean Sweep I did not like. It was like a Pac-Man clone. Berzerk, it's just Berzerk. Star Trek was really, really good. I would play more Star Trek, but this game, Scramble, was probably the best. And the game that comes with it's really good too. So, and that's all I have. So I need to get more Vectrex games. Looks like Tron, exactly. Thanks, Chief Rocka. Thanks, Paris. You missed the most epic victory caught on video. Oh, when I got through that section. Thanks, Miss Violence. Thanks, Steven. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for watching the Vectrex stream. I will get this uploaded. If you have any advice on how to make it look a little bit better with a camera, send me an email. And Virtual Boy gives Mike headaches. No, it wasn't Virtual Boy. That was the Victor Max Stunt Master. That thing actually like bothered me. Yeah, but Virtual Boy, I played it before. That didn't give me a headache. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Gonna get going.